Alright, and welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy, where we are currently taking a look at the Final Fantasy franchise. Before we get too far into what we're actually doing in the game, got a couple announcements. First one is that we are at 18 out of 25 followers. Once we reach the goal of 25, we will have another 24-hour stream. So if you happen to know anybody that might be interested in what we're doing here with Final Fantasy franchise, starting at the beginning and going all the way through to the end, or any of the other franchises that we'll be doing in the future, such as the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Civilization, Doom, go ahead and send them my way, word of mouth, a link, whatever means you have, and I'll try and convince them to stay. Announcement number 2, on my Twitter, so if you scroll down the page just a little bit, you'll see a link to my Twitter. There is a link, on my pinned homepage, there is a survey. If you take that survey, that is for who our secondary team will be once we head back into the crater towards the final boss fight. Currently, there's only been 2 votes, but I'd like to hear what you guys think. Also, if for whatever reason a combination of characters I have missed, feel free to comment on the tweet itself or let me know in the chat, and I'll use that as your vote. Aside from that, let's move on. So, what happened last time on FF7? We made our way through the can't even remember the name of the village, the Frozen Village, where it turns out that we had to snowboard down a mountain, and we did so rather miserably, but we made it to the bottom. We did a little bit of exploring and then nearly froze to death. We were rescued and told how to climb the glacier. We climbed to the top of the glacier, over the rim, and down into a crater that was full of the life stream. We followed a bunch of Sephiroth clones and made our way towards the center of the crater. Cloud had a freak out moment where Sephiroth was using Cloud and Tifa's memories. He created an illusion and showed Cloud the truth that Cloud is not actually Cloud. As it turns out, Cloud is a clone of Sephiroth who happened to look like a man named Cloud that Tifa knew when she found him in the slums of Section 7. And using bits of her memory plus bits of Sephiroth and Zack's memories, he was able to kind of construct a personality out of the 3. And we subjected Barrett to the nonsense of that illusion. Cloud then turned on our group by giving Sephiroth black materia, and the weapons awoke, which caused a huge explosion at the crater, also caused a large barrier to form. Now the weapons are going on a rampage, destroying parts of the world. Shinra has captured our team and was initially going to have us help them defeat the weapons. But then the president of Shinra decided he's just going to execute us and blame the destruction and the use of the weapons on us. And since they control the only news, they're probably going to succeed with that. So, here we are, walking towards our execution. Aww, the condor. Dude, how do you keep getting ahead of me? Is everyone here? These are the ones who brought this madness into the world. Wow. The hell are all these people? Well, let's see here. I see a big thing that doesn't really seem to have a head. I also see a young woman with short brown hair holding a camera. Why a public execution in this day and age? With the chaos resulting from the media reports, we desperately need to rally public support. It's better that we punish somebody, anybody. You make me sick. I'm really sorry, guys. I cannot do a Queen Barrel laugh. And I apologize for that. Maybe one day, if I work hard enough, I'll be able to do that laugh for you. They'll never admit it, but everyone loves this stuff. We'll start with this girl. If you gotta do it, take me first. Wow, Barrett, you are doing some sort of weird dance. Camera, this way. Make sure you get this. The audience just eats up tearful goodbyes. Well. What are you doing? This is my special gas chamber. Time to take your time and enjoy a slow, painful death. Oh god, why did you untie her hands? She's going to ruin everyone. She's gonna summon a dolphin out of the ground? Stuck up bitch. Oh god. Well now, the show's about to begin. Emergency, emergency, weapon approaching. Attention all military personnel, take your positions. Oh no, it's a weapon! Run! Hey, hey, all of you! Damn, why now? Do you feel safe now, Scarlet? So you didn't run. I'm impressed. How do I feel right now? Huh? Sleeping gas? Hey now. Oh, don't worry. Oh god, you're giving me both Katesith and Barrett? Oh god, you guys are screwed. I'm sorry for you. Katesith is gonna punch you with really soft arms. Oh man, they put him to sleep? That's alright. Barrett will just shoot you. With a gun. Well, not just any gun. A gun arm. And I think he's using some sort of like weird assault cannon thing that he turns sideways? Man, who knew that Barrett was a gangsta? I'm here to help. Why ain't you part of Shinra? Let's just say I'm against capital punishment. Besides, I hate this broad. Come on, we gotta help Tifa. I'll keep watch at the entrance. She's a... How? When? It won't open. Well... Its weapon. There's been so many attacks lately. Can we handle it? I believe so. Your orders? No need to ask. We'll give it a shot from our big cannon. Open cannon doors. Activate cannon target weapon. Alright, Junon cannon. Oh, there's the small guns. Oh, the Junon cannon. Even with all its inertia and recoil management systems, preparations complete. It would have ruined this city. The cannon. Fire! Yeah, every time that gun fired, that entire city would be completely capital F fucked. Well, that didn't seem to do a damn thing. What were you even shooting at? Where's the weapon? It's a lot of computers. Did we get him? Seems so. Weapon approaching. It's heading right towards us. Speed 50 knots. Can't be. We hit it dead on. How about the cannon? It'll take time to reload. Then use regular firepower in the meantime. Yes, sir. Open all artillery doors. Target weapon. Don't let it land. Yeah, sorry guys, but you really can't take this thing with just the standard artillery shells that you're firing at it. Not this guy. Speed 70 knots. Weapon is closing in. Not good. It's attacking. I don't think there's a single one of the weapons. Which is funny, because we take it with, like, swords and assault rifles, a mop, fists. It would help if most of those shots were actually hitting. That would be a bonus. Gas. Barrett, help! Hold your breath as long as you can. Come on, I can't hold forever. Alright. She's already pushed the switch. Is it over here somewhere? No? We gotta go with a different plan. Let's get out of this room first. Tifa, I'll help you, I promise. And now that door's locked. No, they locked this too. Fools, now you can't even save the girl. That's fine, Scarlet. When she breaks out... Okay, time for plan B. Let's run to the airport. Why the airport? And leave Tifa here? Trust me. We gotta take a chance. Also, don't underestimate Tifa's ability to survive damn near anything. I know you're in a hurry, but please, if I could, have a word? Shut up, I'm in a hurry! Don't make so much noise, it's me, Yuffie. The hell you doing here? Helping? By stealing all the materia? I'll explain later. Now we gotta get to the airport. What? Who's going... Really? In this situation, you guys are going to attack me. Alright. I don't know why you're attacking me. Don't you have bigger concerns? Such as, oh, I don't know, weapon? But what do I know? Ooh, nice job, Yuffie. really didn't want to have to use a limit break unless I have to. Speaking of which... Good, she's on level 4. All creation. Which I'm not actually sure she needs, to be perfectly honest. If I remember correctly, all creation is just a large amount of damage. Yo, you sure this is the right way? It's a dead end. Uh-oh. Did I make a wrong turn? You damn cat. What the hell are we gonna do now? They'll all be coming soon. Reload? You better watch my back to the end, partner. Move your feet and arms, use your head. Head. All right. Okay, so let's try... there we go. All right. Perfect. Won't open. Oh boy. It's gathering energy. And use solar ray or whatever the fuck it's called. Ooh. Well, that's one weapon down. Guess I shouldn't have kept charging its laser. Huh. What did you do? Hey, open it. First you lock me into this weird place and now you're telling me to come out? Make up your mind. How is she climbing down this surface? I know Tifa's good, but damn. Oh. Oh, ow. That guy... Well... Woo! So, where are we now? Ah, yes. That is right. We shall run out along the cannon. Which, by the way, if we get anywhere past these recoil reducing... I can only assume that's what these large pistons are for. Is to reduce the recoil on this guy by adding inertia and changing the center of gravity by moving into different positions. That's the only thing I can imagine that's for. Our little game of hide and seek ends here. Wow, I'm really impressed, Scarlet. The execution may have been unsuccessful, but your death by falling and crashing into the water below might still be pretty exciting. Do you... Do you know who you're talking to, Scarlet? This is Tifa. She can punch someone into oblivion. Literally. Take her away. Now it's time to pay up. Calm down or I'll drop you. Alright. Nope. Oh. My sweet baby. Come on, Barrett. Figure it out. Man, she is lucky that that swung her way. And that she's wearing some sort of incredibly thick, but still dexterous gloves. Because the burn on that would just be, ugh, unreal. Alright. You okay? My cheeks hurt a bit. Forget it. What's all this about? Well, I'll catch the details later. In any case, the airship Highwind is now yours. Well, let's go pick Yuffie up off the ground. Well, I'm glad you're safe. I'm gonna stay here a bit longer. I have this weird feeling that she has an incredible case of motion sickness. The cockpit. Operations. Go speak to Captain Sid. Chocobo! Listen, you gotta ride in your chocobo that you've raised yourself. Then if you bring your chocobo to the stable, you can let it rest here. I'll take care of it for you. What? How do you raise a chocobo? Can't say I know much about that. If you want to know more about raising a chocobo, there's a choco ranch near Midgar. You should ask them. That is our next stop, by the way. As soon as we're done with all this rigmarole. We're gonna go learn how to raise chocobo. Damn it! Why didn't you tell me you could fly an airship? I thought Tifa was gone for good. Sorry, but I had to do something to trick the enemy. Come on, everyone is waiting. Everyone? Everyone's here? Well, I mean... There's... Most of us are here. Welcome to my airship, the Highwind. What's wrong? You should be more excited than that. Sid. Yeah. Not enough crew. Well, it takes all kinds. Tifa, I'll give you info on Shinra. Ask me if there's anything you don't understand. What's that sad face for? Do you think we aren't strong enough without Cloud? Do you think we can't save the planet alone? Meteor is coming and Weapon is on the rampage. At a time like this, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No idea at all. Get a hold of yourself, Tifa. Come on, let's think about this. No way we can't get off this train we're on. If only Cloud was here, everything would be fine. Cloud would stand that cocky little way he did and tell us what to do. He'd say, "Everything's under control, Tifa." Tifa, when did you become such a wimp? Good question. I'm sorry, Barrett. I'm so depressed. I'm surprised at myself. Hey, Tifa. The reason we're all thought it was Cloud was because... I know. That's why I want to make sure. That's why I have to see him again. So glad you're all right, Tifa. Thank you, Vincent. I want you to know I didn't dislike him. I gotta admit, he was a strange dude. Just when you thought he was cool, he'd do something damn fool thing. Then when you thought he was smart, he'd show how stupid he was. Everything about him, from his movements to his speech, was kinda odd. Knowing what I do now, I can see why he was the way he was that way. Well, as long as you stay alive, you just might see him again someday. So cheer up, sis. I'll be able to see him someday. If we can find out where he is, the high wind will get us there in no time. Maybe Cloud is still stuck deep in North Crater, where the ground's cracked and swallowed him up. Buried into the depths of the underground. Deep within the earth. Are you talking about the life stream? The life stream sometimes gushes out from cracks in the ocean, from the floor's surface. I heard about such a place. Maybe. Just maybe Cloud's... Tifa, sorry, but I gotta show this moron how to land the airship. Don't worry, it'll be done in minutes. Oh, and Tifa, and no matter what your goal is, you've got to be prepared. Go to the operations room to get ready. Sure thing. No beds, no items. A vendor, not that we really need items. Why, thank you, sir. So things have come to this. When you want to take off, just tell the pilot on the bridge. Thank you for a job well done. Well, I don't really need... Now that I think about it, I don't really need the, Oh, mop. What was I saying? I don't really need a whole bunch of linked slots. Ooh, damn, wizard bracelet. Alright, so... Comet barrier. Okay. Barrett doesn't need anything else. You'll restore lightning, earth, ice, fire, MP absorb, MP turbo, enemy skill, definitely need enemy skill, manipulate, cover, counter, long range, HP plus, Neo Bahamut, Rama, Chocomog. Alright, so let's see here. Those are fine. That's fine. Ice, earth, lightning. Okay, so now we have an incredibly odd grouping of materias on Sid, mainly. Just to, you know, kind of get things going. And we're off. We can now go pretty much anywhere we want. But we... So there's these small chains of islands. I don't recall what's on these small groupings specifically. But even beyond this, there is this hidden island that we cannot get to yet. We need something very specific to do that. Which is why we are gonna go down here to the Chocobo farm. There's no more Chocobos in the stable. That's a little weird, don't you think? Oh wait, what was that? Where's this world coming to? Stars fallen, what's next? With things the way they are now, how about raising a Chocobo? No, I'm not trying to persuade you for money, it's just because the way things are in the world, I thought that it would be a healthy thing for you to raise some Chocobos. How's it going, Cloud Strife? 1997-81. You just happen to be in luck. It just happens that we aren't taking care of any Chocobos for anyone else, so I could take care of 6 Chocobos right now for 10,000 per Chocobo. How about it? To raise a Chocobo, you'll need a Chocobo stable. We'll keep up to 4 Chocobos. Catch fence outside area. At a later date, you can select the Chocobo that you would like to put in your stable. 10,000 gil each. How much do I have right now? These are the stables at the far right of the farm. Please tell them what you want. Well, let's go ahead and rent all the stables. Because if we're gonna do this even kind of right, which we will, because we need to at least get up to just a normal gold Chocobo, we will need all the stables so that we can do... I'm not sure if everyone will remember this, but a long time ago, Penny Arcade had a brilliant t-shirt design that was a black Chocobo with what, or a black t-shirt with what kind of looked like a handicapped Chocobo. And that was because of the words on it, which were Chocobo Inbreeder. Alright, so we got a few of the nuts, but what we want is more greens. Also, we need to cast... here's some good advice. The white Chocobos like it when you scratch behind the ears, but if you scratch it someplace that it doesn't like, it'll get mad, so be careful. Thank you, little girl. We also need to use level 4 Suicide on a Chocobo that's hopefully level 4. That way we will get another enemy skill. And just to make sure... Ah, shit. What am I gonna take off? Well... Don't... Well, for this instance, we don't really need to manipulate. And we want to get a chocobo quickly and well, so we will take the mastered Choco Lure. Oh, I was just about to say, maybe we won't even get into a fight. Come on, don't run away yet, Chocobo. Please be level 4. It was! Oh, come on, why didn't you use your ability? Fine, I guess we'll just freeze everything. God. I kind of wish there was, I know it's an option later on in, at least in 9. I don't recall if the option exists in 8 to have truncated versions of the summons, where it's essentially just shows the direct attack, not the actual summoning itself. Oh, whew, a high potion, thank goodness. Because I can't afford any of those. Alright, well, I guess we'll just use our green and then kill the 2 things. Now where the heck is it down here? And then... Dang it! Gosh darn you, Chocobo. Guess we'll just have to use satellite laser so we can get it out of the way. Or Anger Max. Doesn't really matter. We just need to get rid of Barrett's Limit. I don't really understand why. First off, this controller's stick is so sensitive, because that's like the 30th or 40th time that that's occurred. But what I was getting is I don't know why in this one we have like a Surfer Rock version of the Chocobo theme. Like, don't get me wrong, I like both Surfer Rock and the Chocobo theme, but I don't see how the two mix. Like, in what design space did that occur to someone? I mean, this world music is more appropriate, and this, I wouldn't exactly fit the mood of our current state. I mean, our current state is kind of dour, but... I mean, I guess the blue Chocobos surf, kind of. In as much as any Chocobos surf, it would be blue Chocobos. And then only kind of. I mean, I guess they do only do shallows. So no, I guess that works. In the context of blue Chocobos alone, that works. Because, I mean, gold Chocobos are clearly, gold and black Chocobos are clearly just, you know, they're above all that. And green chocobos don't really like water, so... I should really put these things at the top of my list. Thank you. Bam. Okay, for a second there, when it didn't immediately start to dissolve, I was thinking, holy shit, does that thing really have, like, 6,000 hit points? Send it back to the stables. Alright, now we need to capture at least one more. Which should not be a problem. Especially now that we've already gotten rid of one of the enemies. Alright. 2 chocobos down. Now let's do a little bit of lovemaking. Hey, Grim Reaper, welcome back. Yeah, a little bit. Just getting the very, very beginnings of the breeding going. All right. And all right, so we have all of our stables now. Going to put in the chocobo stables. Right or left? Can't really recommend this one. Well, shut up, Chocobilly. This is the only ones I've got, so they're going in. Well, there's only one name for a chocobo. Alright, Boko. Do I really have to select? I know, but I don't have time for that nonsense at the moment. This weekend, I'll have all the time in the world to grind out awesome chocobos. But for right now, we just need to have a couple so we can start the process going. Oh. Let's see here. Class C, we got 2 males. Alright, well. Yeah, that's fine. So we will actually release one because we don't need 2 males at the moment. Sorry, Boko 2. But you are away. let's see here. By eating greens or the Gishel greens. Chocobos will mature differently depending on which greens they eat. Certain greens will boost their stamina. You'll have to figure out what kinds you have, the effects for yourselves. Oh, chocobos are born with certain natural abilities, so no matter how much they mature, they can't get more abilities than what they're born with. If a chocobo's abilities don't increase when you feed it, that means it's reached its limit. The best is to let those kind of chocobos go, or mate them to get a new chocobo. Hey, Wicked! Welcome back. Strengths are divided by class. Thanks. That was... really did me a whole lot of good there, Billy. Alright, we're just gonna buy... How much money do we have? Oh, man. Only 21,000. Well, now we're almost out of money. That's fine. So now that we've got kind of the basics of chocobo raising on stream, we can leave that until the weekend when I can spend 2 days running around raising chocobos. Alright. Hey there, old man. Ahoy. Hey, ain't you a beaut? This here's Medio. It's quite a little hot springs town. Just the perfect place for old folks like us to live out our lives. I hear that things ain't so peaceful on the outside, but here it's nice and quiet. I'm doing very well, thank you. Did you get any decent amount of sleep last night? What's wrong? You sure are friendly all of a sudden. Oh, so that's it. You want a minute green, don't you? Yeah, we'll give it a minute green. Looks like it enjoys eating the greens. Behind the ears. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry. Alright, so what was the materia that we got? Contain? Well... what don't we need to really level up at the moment? We don't really need another Chocomog. Not yet. We'll need another... Before we're done, we will probably have 2, maybe 3 sets of all the summons mastered. Never seen you here before. You from out of town? How are things on the outside? Between the earthquakes and meteor, just might be the end of the world like everyone's saying. Oh, how depressing. What a miserable world this is. God, you guys are not good at... No joke. We've got to start stocking up on supplies before they're all gone. Out of my way. Move it, move it. Okay, crazy lady. What's the matter? Are you all alone? You got lost, didn't you? Separated from someone you love. Silly thing. I guess it's been about a week now since he washed up here on the shore. Poor pokey-headed young thing. It's really sad but weird. He has been holding this really long sword. I don't know, the whole thing feels unlucky to me. But the amazing thing is those weird blue eyes. What? It was the blue eyes thing, not the giant sword that got her attention? Wait a minute. What did you say? Excuse me. That person you were just talking about. Yeah, a villager found him. A little ways down the coast. It was about a week ago, I think. Poor kid. He must have drifted from somewhere pretty far away. Cloud. It must be Cloud. You sure? Yeah, I mean, it could be Zack. Oh no, they said spiky blonde hair, didn't they? And they said male with a sword. It could be Claude. Yeah, Claude. There we go. So is he here? Is he safe? Where is he now? Yeah, ahead here, at the clinic. He's alive. Cloud. Cloud's alive. Cloud. Yo, Tifa. Cloud? No, my name is Doctor. Hey, you barged in here like meteor was crashing down or something. I'm sorry, but I heard a friend of mine was here. A friend? Oh, that young fella. Don't worry, he's next door, but his condition isn't good. Here? Over here? I have never played an Assassin's Creed game. This one kind of makes me want, just based on what I've been seeing, kind of makes me want to play it. Oh, Cloud, I'm so glad you're safe. Did he just have like a micro seizure there? What's wrong, Cloud? Grr. Cloud, what happened to you? His brain turned to mush. Mako poisoning. Quite an advanced case. It appears this young man's been exposed to high levels of Mako energy for an extended period of time. So the worst part is, on Fridays, that's my shift. I mean, a little bit later than that. I go from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. because the place that I work for wanted me to actually have time off the clock that I could spend with myself. So they give me an hour lunch as opposed to being on the clock the whole time. He probably has no idea who or where he is now. Poor fellow, he can't even speak. He's literally miles away from us. Someplace far away where no one can even... where no one's ever been. He's gone where no man's gone before. Heck yeah. This is bad. Damn it. That's evil. Cloud. Let's excuse ourselves. Listen, would you all mind waiting outside? You know, as far as emotional support individuals for Tifa, I think I couldn't really have picked any better than Barrett and Sid. Both of which have lost everything that they care about. Why? What do you want me to do? Please, Cloud, talk to me. Tell me you see me, that you can hear me. Tell me, please. I made it this far believing in memories we shared. This isn't happening. It's too cruel. Oh, Cloud, Poor Tifa. So what about him? You know, Cloud. I'll say it again, he's got Mako poisoning. I've never seen a case this bad. An immense amount of Mako-drenched knowledge was infused into his brain. It's a miracle he survived. No normal human could have. Honestly, I mean, she grew up in Nebelheim, that was then burned down, and then she moved to Midgar, moved to Section 7. She should be used to seeing life, you know, beaten out of people. Though, things are, no matter how much you see it, things are always a little bit different when they hit that close to home. No wonder. After following on the live stream and being washed up here. But remember, the light of hope can be found anywhere. If you give up Hope, what will happen to him? Hope. We'll use a different team of 3 people to beat up Sephiroth? No big deal. Hey, but honestly, man, do you really want him to come back? What did he do for the world? What can he do for us from here on out? He may be nothing more than Sephiroth's shadow. Is something wrong? No. Nothing. Nothing wrong at all, Doc. You okay? Yes. I'm sorry to worry you all. There's something I want to say to you. Okay, we're all here. I don't care about anything else. Only Cloud. I want to be by his side. Yeah, that's probably best. For Cloud and you. Yeah, right. Hang in there, Tifa. Hey, Day. I'm sorry, everyone. Especially now. Why are you apologizing? We'll come back again and check on you. You hang in there, Tifa. Take care of Cloud. Right. Oh, and, Tifa? I don't like asking this, but, are you sure he's really your friend and not Sephiroth's shadow? Well, that is... No, I'm sure of it. Yeah? Okay then. Sorry for asking. We gotta get back to the High Wind. Alright, well. What's next? What are we gonna do now? What can we do? Huh. Ain't there nothing we can do? And don't go telling us to wait for Cloud to get better. Oh, I've got some news. Yeah? What? That you a spy? Yeah, I've already told you I was. Both Gyahaha and Kyahaha are up to something. Gyahaha, that's gotta be Hedgar. Hedgar and Scarlet, huh? Oh. Well, I don't see Scarlet. Now then, we're faced with 2 issues. 1, destroy Meteor. 2, remove the barrier from around North Cave and defeat Sephiroth. Any ideas? Gwahaha! The first problem's already solved. Meteor will soon be smashed to bits. The plan is already in motion. We are collecting huge materia from each region. What? Huge materia is a high-density special type of materia made through a special compression process in Mako reactors. The energy extracted from it is 330 times the strength of normal materia. How about that? Not even gonna do the laugh. I'm sorry, I'm not Queen Beryl. I just can't do it. We will gather all the huge materia together and ram it into Meteor. That will cause a huge explosion, reducing Meteor literally to bits. You're going to ram Meteor. I like to think that in this particular case, Rufus is so dumbfounded by their idea that he's just as cynical as he could possibly be. Do you think we have the technology to do it? First thing first. Right now, we've got to collect huge materia from each area. We already collected materia from Nibelheim. All that's left are Coral and Fort Condor. We've already dispatched troops to Coral. Gwahahaha! Coral? What else can they do to Coral? And the huge materia. You mean the huge materia, don't you? I've heard about it. When our small materia nears the larger ones, there should be some reaction. I'm certain of it. That's why we're using the materia power in our fight. Can't let Shinra get a hold of the huge materia. Besides, when Cloud gets back, I want to show him this huge materia. He's going to be shocked. So right now, is Sid just so drunk that he can't stay conscious to participate in this whole conversation? That's my headcanon. Even though you're always knocking him, you really want Cloud to return. I ain't saying nothing about nothing. Just shut your face. Every group's gotta have a leader. And that's me. Or at least, I wanna be, but I ain't cut out to be no leader. I never knew that till lately. That's what it is. What? What's going on? You've been chosen to be the new leader. Pain in the ass. Forget it. But for us to fight, we gotta have the high wind, and you. We need to save the planet. And who's running this ship? You. That's why you're our new leader. Ain't no one else can do it. This ship's gonna save the planet, huh? Ain't gonna be just a little tough, though. Oh, man. Stab me in the heart. I'm a man. Too. Okay, I'll do it. Everyone follow me. Alright, now here's the first job. The operations room's waiting for you. Yeah. Yo, Sid. You're ready? We're heading for the coral reactor. Come on, leader man, let's hurry. Sid? I know you're all dying to talk to a babe like me, but just leave me alone. This ship makes me... Oh, motion sickness. Alright, guy. Well... I love how Sid runs. It's completely ridiculous, but... Well, I guess we're using the Seraph Comb. And there... Got that. Yep. So we'll do an added effect. Alright, so. Thank you, Cloud Strife, for giving me the perfect segue into this next little bit. We're halfway through our stream for tonight, so I'm going to go through our announcements one more time. Announcement number 1. We are at 18 out of 25 followers. Once we reach a goal of 25, we'll have our second 24-hour stream. So if you happen to know anyone who might enjoy this, if you enjoy it yourself and aren't following, go ahead and follow. That's a real big help. It's amazing how much help that is, actually. And then we'll be just one step closer to our next 24-hour stream. The next announcement is, if you scroll down the page just a little bit, you will see a link to my Twitter. On said Twitter is a Don't need Shiva. We'll go with Luck Plus. There is a poll, a survey, for who our secondary parties should be. The primary party has already been picked, and that has turned out to be... The votes were so spread between additional party members to help out Cloud that I had to start asking my real-life friends for who they would have in their team. And the total votes came to pretty much every potential option had one, and then Barrett and Tifa had 2. So that's going to be our primary team. But if I'm not mistaken, I got all the potential options for our secondary team on that poll. If I happen to miss one, you can either message me on Twitter about the one that I have missed that you want, or you can message me here and I'll count that as your vote. But let's continue. Ooh, pilot and training level 6. Alright, so we're supposed to go to Coral as our next stop, which is no. Oh no, that's right. We had to cross the ocean. To Costa del Sol. Coral is over here. Alright, so... how... Don't recall if we can get it yet or if we have to wait until after we defeat the weapon. Continue living in this town, everything's lost. To hell with the Mako reactor. Because of that, my husband got into that accident. He used to be such a strong man. Heck yeah, we want to play. Unfortunately, there are no games for the dead. Alright. Hey! Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Some Shinra soldier went up to Mount Coral. They said be collecting the huge... can they really do that? I bet the archer destroys everything even before the meteor hits. Yeah, probably, honestly. I mean, let's face it. We're not exactly dealing with the most stable of substances with giant materia and all. Alright, lady, stop freaking out. It's okay. Come on. With meteor coming, I guess it doesn't matter. What doesn't matter? Well. Little shit town of North Coral. I guess we'll head across the bridge and get ourselves into a fight and kill the shit out of some bombs. Yeah. I couldn't remember if we could get Barrett's final limit now, or if we have to wait till a little bit later. But I didn't see the person in the inn that we were supposed to communicate with, so it must be a little bit later. Ah, okay. So, Is it just me, or do these look like phalluses to you? It's not just me, right? Maybe I just have a crude mind. Over the bridge. Man, Sid actually looks like he's hauling ass when he runs. Like, everyone else when they're running, which is... There's very few people that you actually get to see running this. They just look kind of like they're jogging, especially Cloud. But because of the way Sid kind of, like, leans back, he looks like he's hauling ass. I mean, it's exactly the same speed as everyone else, but... Yeah, sure, what the hell. I mean, what's the worst that could happen by saving there? Now is there going to be anything from the view that we can do? Probably not, but might as well check while we're here, right? Ooh. Such a gangsta. Did you see that? He turns his gat sideways. Well, there's a couple of guards there. Let's go kill them. Don't worry, I'll just suplex it. I mean, that's what you do to trains, right? You run along the front of them, and then you suplex them when they try to talk to you. As far as collecting the huge materia, the one that I am least looking forward to is the rocket. The very short amount of time that you have to complete the combination. You guys are... Oh, they recognized us! It's so nice to be recognized. Whew! Man. Sid jumped in front of a bullet for me. But not a weird cloud of sleep gas. I get it. Yeah. I'm playing on a controller, but yeah, I'm doing PC version. Although I'm gonna have to get a capture card here pretty soon. Uh-oh. Damn. Because as far as I know, they're not releasing a version of 12 on PC anytime soon, and it's not going to be very long before we get to it, so... Oh god. Looks like they're taking off with the huge materia in that train. No, you damn boneheads. Did the Shinra beat us? Hey, do you know who I am? I'm Sid. That's who. That's who the hell I am. Now just let me handle this. Okay, they really need to work on their line breaks, because to me, from like a scripting standpoint, what this says is, I'm Sid. That's who. The hell I am. Now just let me handle it. Which kind of works for, like, if we want to go with the drunk Sid thing. Okay, now I like it again. But yeah, just normally, that does not work. If you're trying to hold like a normal conversation with that. Okay, how can we even drive this? Don't ask me, I don't know. What? Don't worry, I can handle it. One right, one left. Just see, have to alternate the two levers, up, down. Judging from the enemy's speed, I'd say it'd take about 10 minutes. We're gonna fly, hold on tight. I think this might actually be easier with the really sensitive controller that I have than it ever was on PlayStation controller. Oh god, these weird pipe guys. Yeah. That have a surprisingly large number of hit points. So, how does a smog alert silence you? Am I the only one else confused by that? And, well, I mean, the sadness thing I kind of get, but still. No. Comet. Dang it. Punch him. Hit him hard. Yes. Now zap him. That was worthless. Thank you, Sid. You are a shitty mage. And Red really needs another weapon. Ah, okay. That makes a bit more sense. But why? I mean, I was gonna say, like, why would you warn an enemy of your attack, but I mean, we're talking about an era of video games and anime where every attack has a name and you have to say it if you're gonna do it. So big guard. God dang it. Well, at least we got him. But big guard. Alright, and fuck yeah, a mechanical bird. Can I have it? And we're gonna need to do some major heals here in a moment. Good job. This guy is awesome. Can I have that on my team instead of Vincent? Like, don't get me wrong, Vincent is totally awesome in an edgelord, reaper sort of way, but his limits are shit. At least this thing has cool sounding attacks. Wing cannon and... Who has the magic? There we are. Hey there, pal. What the? You guys? Alright, hand over the huge materia. Whoa! Really? Dude, you... Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Sid, stop celebrating with your cigarettes. You got guts coming after me, I'll never forget you. Stop being I know already, just shut up and sit tight. let's see. If we use the levers alternately to accelerate... Okay, I'm pushing buttons. Why isn't it happening? Up, down. Why? So I'm using... Why? Why? Why isn't it working? I am. The controller's still plugged in. It's working. The PC... I have hit all the controls on both the keyboard and the controller. And neither is doing a damn thing right now. Alright, just start mashing keys and hopefully one of them will work. Well, this is an interesting thing that is occurring that I don't think was ever anticipated. So that would be up, down, nope. And then menu cancel. Nope. So, I have no controls right now. Let's see here. Well, so, we're gonna fail this part because we have no controls. How about that? This would not be the first time. Actually, when I was doing my, Alright, well, just Alt-Tab out of that then. When I was doing my, God, what was it? My grinding over the weekend. There was a point where the game froze solid. I had to completely restart my computer because the game crashed so hard. Alright, so on the keyboard, what I should have been able to do was up, down for one of them, and then XC for the other, which on my controller would have been up, down, you know, kind of an impossible thing to do, because the D-pad does not configure for this game. And then cancel and menu... Or cancel, was it cancel and okay? No, it was cancel and menu. Would have been these two, which is not a big deal. But, yeah, so let's try that again. I mean, that kind of sucks, but we've got plenty of time left over. And hopefully it won't crash on us this time. Come on. Well, then that just would have been even easier, which would have just been pushing up on the stick. You know, forever ago, I had a PS3 that I never played. Same thing with my Xbox 360. So I was considering getting a PS4, but I very likely wouldn't use it. So I decided not to. That's essentially what that came down to. Alright. I mean, this first part worked beautifully. It was just up and cancel. Or was it up and menu? Either way, I think it was up and menu. Super easy. The second part, I don't know why it froze up like that. I've never experienced not being able to get rid of a menu. Oh no, the Shinras beat us. What are we gonna do? I'm Sid. I'll handle it. You know, this Sid thinks he's pretty slick and he'll handle anything. He's got nothing on Sid from FF4. That Sid has everything under control. He even has a grenade in his pocket that can blow up a mountain from the inside without killing him. So, you know. Oh, this computer is a $2,500 computer from 4 years ago. That has had the video card upgraded twice, and it's on Windows 7. In fact, as far as this controller is concerned, with the exception of the fact that one of the buttons is messed up from Dark Soulsing, which is actually a button that I've completely, that would be part of Run, but I don't run from fights, so I've disabled it. Who runs from fights when you could just grind at low level forever? To the point where all the enemies are no longer a problem. Final Fantasy, so I did a playthrough of Final Fantasy IV. And to sum up my thoughts on that game, it's the overarching storyline is good, and the only characters are the women. That's the, like, super broad review. Based on the timing, you don't have to worry about that for tonight. Ooh, Atomic Ray. Is that all you got? Yeah, I probably won't need that for tonight. Just based on the time that we have left. Just gotta make things difficult, don't you? You giant SOB. Actually, once I'm done with the Final Fantasy retrospective, once we're in the credits for 15, I'm gonna turn the game volume down, and we're gonna have a little chat about everything that I learned about the Final Fantasy series. I've already got some opinions that I've not for the overarching franchise that I haven't brought up yet, but let's just say largely I've cooled on the Final Fantasy franchise. It used to be one of my favorite gaming franchises, but going through all these games back to back, I've definitely noticed some things, some trends, we'll say, that are not what I would call flattering to the to many of the staff over at Square Enix, or as it was back in the day, Squaresoft. Come on. But there are definitely exceptions to every example, especially in this franchises. There's a lot of good that this franchise has done for storytelling in video games, but there's problems. One thing I will say, though, is the mechanics usually pretty freaking tight. Although I will say 3 was not the best example of mechanics, aside from the fact that it was the introduction of the job system. Alright, normal soldier guy. I'm really sorry, but you have... Like, I'm sorry you're dead, but just need you to know, man. Giant brass pair of balls. Alright, yep. We are super awesome. We are Sid. How are we going to stop it? No idea. If you guys stop talking to me... It worked! Haha! Alright. You sure are brave. I'm impressed. You guys are really something. Hell yeah, we are. Right, man. Hey, I hope it's good. Lashun was just about to destroy our lives again. It might be full of junk, but this is the only home we got, Barrett. Of course. We're all born and raised in the coal mines. No matter how tough it gets, you hear the burns. Your heart burns bright red like coal. To hell with Meteor. We're coal miners, aren't we? We'll dig a deep tunnel and hide from Meteor. That's it. How about giving something to the guys fighting Shinra? Yeah, because we are awesome. Check out the well for it's an amazing rock. Ultima? You have no idea what you had, kid. You literally had magical nuclear fire in your hands. And you just handed it to me. Nope, not gonna stay the night. Alright, so... who do we talk to? This is a memento. All I have left of my husband. I'll give it to you if you'll stop Meteor. There we go. Alright. So now wherever the hell Catastrophe is... Hey, Gracker! Mind source is speed source. There's Catastrophe. There we go. Achievement unlocked, Catastrophe. And his limit's not too far along, so we'll go ahead and set that up. Alright. So our next stop, Fort Condor. Yeah, we just got a new one. We got Cloud Strife 1997-81. Ooh, that is a really interesting effect. I don't know if you guys saw this, but as we start approaching Fort Condor, so we can see the fort. Yeah, we actually got it. And then the Condor, you can see, is at the kind of the middle of the tower, and then it rises up to the top. Now it's a total freaking accident, but it's kind of neat. Let's save first. After all, we did just get a huge materia and Catastrophe. Ooh, how much money do we have? I don't know if we have enough. I might have to sell things. How do you sell things? I'm a Final Fantasy hoarder. I don't know how to do that. You've come at a good time. Shinra's changing its strategy now. It seems that Shinra will destroy the reactor, then take out the materia that's inside. Man, we're walking on dangerous ground. We can't lose. We can't afford to be beaten. Damn, I guess I'll have to protect this area too. Okay. Sell. Okay. But I need all these things, right? I have to have them. They're mine. Like, these bronze and iron bangles that are completely worthless to me at any point from now on. Actually, I don't... Damn. I definitely don't need 20 of these. So we've got, 8 characters now. So that means we can sell 12 of them. I guess grinding onto those, dragons in Nibelheim really paid off. God damn. Alright. Let's go get ourselves Phoenix. Come on. Thank you. Yep. Alright. Looks like the enemy set on attack. If we lose here, it's over. Our lives are in your hands. We're counting on you. This is the deciding battle. Deciding battle, the enemy's numbers are more than ever before. That is... fine. So we need a defender there. Worker, repair, a shooter. A shooter. A shooter. An attacker. An attacker, and an attacker. Speed up. Move here. Move there. And you, sir, will move here. The attackers will move in right there. And the shooters will move in at about the halfway point. That way, they have, hopefully, a reasonable firing angle. And then... Yep. You know what, we will put more defenders. More defenders. Hey, Randall Bulbandy. I was always terrible at this, but it has kind of grown on me. And then... Alright. So, let's see how terrible of a strategist I can be. No, there is strategy to this. It is just super light, though. No one's going up this other route? Either of these other routes? Fine. I guess... Huh. Anybody else having issues with my audio? Because I can turn up the limiters. Well, actually, no, I can't turn up the mic limiter. But I can turn up the game limiter if you're having problems with the game audio. Oh no! Defender... Move in. And defender... Move in. I'm sorry, man. I will attempt to speak louder so that at least you can hear me. Yeah, I used to be balls bad at this. but playing actual RTSs has definitely improved my skill. So, come on, move in and attack that guy. Yeah. And you will move in and attack that guy. Yeah, that's great. Can I? Thank you. Alright, you will come in and attack him. Sure, we'll just... Come on, guys. Good. Kill more enemies. Please. Well, they haven't quite reached the halfway point yet, but they can at any moment. Come on. Move in and attack. Move in and attack. Come on, guys. We got this. You guys move over here. And you move over there. Okay. Can you attack him, please? Good work. Ooh, that attacker's pretty much dead. Defender, go hit him at 2. Please. Yeah, he's attacking. Go hit him. And you go hit him. Alright. And then you guys can move forward. About up to here. And defender, move. Good, we're destroying enemies. I like to have my enemies be destroyed. To hear the lamentations of their women. And to see them driven before me. Nope. Okay, apparently those guys are a stack, even though they don't look like it. Come on. And another defender. Just because defenders have a lot of hit points. And are thus able to take a lot of damage before they finally die. Notice the general hasn't come out yet. Come on. Keep fighting. Come on, guys. You got this. Maybe not. But I would hope so. Fighter. Go fight. Come on. You guys got this. I need that Phoenix, damn it. Alright, we're just gonna build attackers like crazy. Because that is probably gonna be our best way of actually winning this. Go fight the doggy. You go fight Crops. I'm assuming he's also a crossbow guy? That might be a bad assumption on my part. Fighter, go punch. Fabulous. Move down here. And you come down here. They have 9 on the battlefield. We have 7. Well, let's... Can fire a bomb from far off, huh? What about if we placed that... Go fight. Go fight. What if we placed that way... up here at the top? What about some catapults? I really don't like how it... Every time something happens, it feels like it must drag your attention away. Well, that's not going to work because it doesn't throw it far enough. But... there we go. Now, if we can just bottleneck the enemy, nothing else will matter. Alright, so where is that point of fire? Right there. So we want a defender there. Probably right around there. And probably right around there. With also some... We'll actually probably want 2 defenders per. That way... Wow, that's a lot of enemies destroyed all at once. That's actually just a lot of enemies that are on the field right now. I'm not entirely comfortable with how many of them there are. And that's a lot of guys raining crossbow bolts over there. Yeah, that's a lot of crossbow bolts. All right. Hopefully 2 catapults will better facilitate what we want to... Ah, shit. Well, so much for some of our catapults. So what we are going to do then, because our catapults clearly are not working for shit, at least as well as I had hoped. Well, there's the general at least. Okay, well... The center aisle is pretty clear, but... this one... is pretty shit. Come on, guys, just get in there and punch the crap out of him. Meanwhile... let's get more defenders over there. Get you over there. Remove you, remove you. Let's get all of our defenders over here. You? I think that'll be all of them now. Seriously? Alright, that was just dumb. That guy was literally walking into a barricade. Wow, that happened quickly. Alright, sir, now come down here. And hopefully there won't be enemies going into other areas. Well, he's taking 20 damage a turn, or 40 damage a turn, and dealing 10 a turn. That's not so bad. Yeah, he's gonna die with the next volley. We've got 6 guardians there, so that's decent. I mean, we could also add another fiery catapult. Wow. Yeah, man. A bunch of guardians. Apparently, I've been doing it wrong all these years. You just stack a whole bunch of guardians in one spot and watch them hammer a guy to death. Dude, the general is taking his sweet time. Alright. You. Alright, guys. All of you are gonna come down here and attack this guy. And hopefully, your combined strength will be enough. But I kind of doubt it. Especially since you're walking in at him one at a time. Oh god, is this the Kung Fu movie part where, for whatever reason, the enemies only approach him one at a time? Except this time we actually win. Now twirl your hammers around. Yes, we did it. That was wonderful, thank you. I doubt Shenra will attack now. Oh my goodness. What could be happening? I kinda did. I almost got my shit kicked in when they pushed through on the left side. That light just now. The condor. The egg. What? Would you go outside and see what it is? If I can... It's a phoenix. Ah, so majestic. A tiny, tiny chick that has trouble moving. Gone. Be sure and report to my father, too. Sure thing, kid. As it turns out, you didn't have a condor after all. Well, I mean, you kind of did. Everyone, thank you. I really mean it, thanks. Although there isn't anything we can give you, we'll make sure you can stop in and stay anytime. Be sure to drop by. Yes, and there's one thing I forgot to tell you. Huge materia! Huh? What's this? Damn, man, it's a huge materia. The truth is, this is the materia inside the reactor. What the hell did we fight for? We weren't protecting the reactor, we were protecting the Condor. When that reactor was built, they forced us to help. That's how we knew what was inside the reactor. I knew this day would come, so after the Shinra left, we sneaked in and took the materia. I didn't mean to fool you, but I guess that's how it ended up. I'm really sorry. Just forget about it anyway. We're still alive. I see. If you put it that way, you're really grateful. So, the last huge materia that Shinra's after is in the underwater reactor in Junon. We gotta get there first and beat him no matter what. But you know, Shinra's probably on high alert since we're always messing with him. How about we take a break and go see that little fella for a bit? You must mean Cloud. Yeah, I'm worried about Tifa. She may have collapsed taking care of that guy. How about checking in on him down in Medill? Sid, you big old softy, you. Alright, so while we're headed outside, I'm going to run through our closing remarks. First off, I want to thank everybody that stopped by and hung out. In particular, I would like to thank Cloud Strife 1997-81, Gracker, Grim Reaper, Randall Bobandy, Day, and Wicked Gamer Dude for participating in chat. Just a second here, making sure I didn't miss anyone. Nope. Thank you very much. I want to welcome Cloud Strife 1997-81 to the followers. Thank you very much for doing so. Alright, so now that we are only 6 followers away from reaching our next goal of 25, which will get us a 24-hour stream. If you happen to know anyone that might be interested in what we're doing here with the Final Fantasy franchise, or any of the other ones that we're going to be looking at later, Doom, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Civilization, GTA, feel free to let them know. Word of mouth, links, what have you. Also, if you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see a link to my Twitter. Pinned on the front of my Twitter page is a link to a straw poll for who our secondary team will be once we head into Crater for the final confrontation. I'm pretty sure I have all the potential combinations available, but if I happen to miss one that you really want to be the team, feel free to message me either here on Twitch or comment on the tweet. God, I want to... Oh, of course. How could I forget the last little bit? Again, I want to thank everyone for joining me. We'll be coming back to this tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time till 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to see how we fare going forward, feel free to stop on by. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and hope to see you tomorrow.